I remember the exact moment it hit me. I was in Thailand, strolling through the streets of Chiang Mai, trying to soak in the atmosphere. It was one of those days where everything feels perfect until it doesn't. One second, I'm admiring the golden temples, and the next, my foot slipped off a step. I'm not exaggerating when I say it felt like I'd twisted my ankle in a way that was almost unnatural. At first, I tried to shake it off, you know? I kept telling myself, it's fine, I'll walk it off. But the pain was unbearable. I finally had to admit it. Something was wrong. Really wrong. So there I was, sitting on the side of the road in a foreign country, feeling totally helpless. No idea what I was supposed to do, who to turn to, or how much it was going to cost me to get any kind of treatment. I had travel insurance, but I don't know, I guess I never really thought it would be something I'd actually need. I called the number on my policy, and they reassured me that everything would be covered. That was when the first shock hit. I needed to be rushed to a clinic, and they told me the cost was going to be around $500 just to get started. I didn't have that kind of cash just lying around in my wallet. It was a panic moment, honestly. But here's the kicker, I was in a bit of a mess. There I was, sitting in the hospital, trying to make sense of what was going on in another language, trying to process everything. The doctors were speaking to me in broken English. I wasn't sure whether I could trust the cost estimates they were giving me, or if they were charging me because I was a foreigner. I thought to myself, I'm stuck here. I'm far away from home. I don't know anyone. I don't know anything about how the health system works here. Am I just going to have to pay whatever they tell me? It was terrifying, to be honest. But then I remembered something. I remembered that I had a new kind of travel insurance I'd signed up for, something that a friend had recommended to me before I left home. Auras.insure. I wasn't sure exactly what they covered, but in that moment, I wasn't going to care about anything other than getting the help I needed. So I called them again. Within minutes, they connected me with a local hospital partner who spoke perfect English. They not only helped me understand what was going on with my treatment, but they made sure the hospital knew exactly how to bill my insurance, so I wouldn't be paying anything out of pocket. I was amazed. I honestly didn't expect to get this kind of help, especially not in the middle of a medical emergency abroad. I thought maybe I'd have to fight for my rights or deal with a ton of red tape. But nope, it was smooth. They even helped me navigate the costs of the tests and made sure I wasn't overcharged. The entire experience was completely different than what I had imagined it would be. If you're anything like me, you probably hear travel insurance and think it's just something you check off the box to feel safe. But the truth is, when you really need it, it's a game changer. I can't tell you how much of a relief it was to know that I wasn't going to end up broke just because I got hurt while trying to enjoy my trip. This wasn't just some generic travel insurance. This was the kind of thing that, honestly, I wish I'd had for every trip I've ever taken. I've never had something that made me feel this secure, this protected, while being so far from home. And let me tell you, the costs didn't end up being nearly as bad as I feared. The treatment I got was excellent, and everything was covered. In the end, all I had to do was focus on healing. No stress, no financial worry, just recovery. So if you're planning a trip and you don't want to deal with what I went through, do yourself a favor. Check out auras.insure. It's not just some insurance policy. It's the kind of thing that'll give you peace of mind when you need it most. Trust me on this. You won't regret it.